career move or just, searching for more meaning, this deep dive is for you.
It's for everyone, really, because at the end of the day, we all want to feel like our lives have purpose, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's jump right in. The first couple tips here are slow down and immerse yourself in the present moment.
And I think those are really interesting because we live in such a fast-paced world, right? Like everything's go, go, go.
Right. It seems counterintuitive almost to slow down when there's so much to do.
Exactly. But the document emphasizes how important mindfulness and self-reflection are.
Those are such big buzzwords these days.
Yeah, but for good reason. Like if you think about it, when do we ever actually just stop and listen to ourselves?
Seriously, with all the notifications and emails and everything.
Right. So these first two tips are all about creating space for yourself to just be present, to really tune in to your inner voice.
I like that, creating space. Okay, so we're slowing down, we're being mindful, and then the document says to notice what brings you joy.
Like what really lights you up inside?
Exactly. And it also says to pay attention to what makes you angry.
Like what injustices or issues really get under your skin?
It's interesting, right? Because we usually try to avoid anger.
Yeah, but the document's point is that both joy and anger can be powerful motivators.
I never thought about it like that.
Think about it. The things you're most passionate about often stem from either a deep love for something or a strong reaction against something you feel is wrong.
Oh, that's so true. I remember reading about this woman who loved playing with dolls as a kid, and now she's a fashion designer.
There you go. It's like that childhood passion was a seed that grew into a career.
Wow, that's a great example. Okay, so we're tapping into our emotions, and then the document encourages us to let go of reality for a bit.
It literally says, loosen up your brain.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it also says to let go of those initial reality checks. So it's all about what if thinking, right?
Exactly. It's like brainstorming without limitations, Just letting your imagination run wild.
I think we're often so quick to dismiss our ideas before we even fully explore them.
Absolutely. We're so afraid of failing or looking silly that we don't even give ourselves a chance to dream big.
So true. But then the document reminds us that dreaming is only the first step.
Right. We have to actually do something.
It says do something.
Yeah.
Move toward your purpose, no matter how small the action.
Because purpose isn't something you find, it's something you create.
So true. And that brings us to my favorite part. The document says to make time for these activities.
And I think that's key because it's so easy to let life get in the way, right?
Totally. We're all so busy, but if we're not intentional about making time for self-discovery, it just won't happen.
It really won't.
So to recap for everyone listening, purpose can be found by tuning into both joy and anger, exploring our passions freely, and taking action, even if it's just baby steps.
It's a journey and every step counts.
Absolutely. And to leave you with something to think about, I want to ask you this. When was the last time you were so engrossed in something that you completely lost track of time?
What were you doing, and how can that experience guide you in your search for purpose?
That's such a good question. And remember, everyone, these 7 tips are just the beginning.
There's so much more to explore.
So dive back into the source material, use these insights, and start creating a life that truly feels meaningful.
Happy diving.